alaikum. I wanted to come on here and talk about a trait of the Prophet ﷺ that is, subhanAllah, something that gets me emotional every time. And it was the fact that the Prophet ﷺ knew the names of all the hypocrites. And subhanAllah, he knew their names, and he would obviously be sometimes in the vicinity of them. And the fact that he had this list, subhanAllah, it just, there's so many reflections that we can derive from this, subhanAllah. And the fact is, the main one is that the composure of the Prophet ﷺ, and the fact that he was able to control his, like, imagine like being in the vicinity of hypocrites. Like, imagine how, as humans, how we would have dealt with that. Like, the fact that, now somebody says a comment online, or somebody rubs us the wrong way, how we react. Like, subhanAllah, we're a very reactive society. So the Prophet ﷺ had this list of the hypocrites, and what happened was he actually gave it to his Sahaba. The Sahaba's name is Hudayfa. And so Hudayfa had the list of the hypocrites, and it was a secret entrusted towards him, so he was not able to obviously share the list. So he kept the names of the hypocrites inside of him until he passed away. And subhanAllah, like, Umar, there's a whole story behind it. SubhanAllah, Umar wanted to know, like, he kept his composure and he kept the secret, and what character he must have had. SubhanAllah, this Sahabi, like, must have had, like, in order for the Prophet ﷺ to trust him, and on top of that, and trust him with the list of the hypocrites, like, you must have, like, such great qualities, subhanAllah. So I want to just share this with you guys, inshallah, so that we can improve our anger. Like, that's just one thing that I have to improve on, like, a lot. My mood gets very altered based on situational things. Like, a situation may happen, my mood's altered, and subhanAllah, that's something that I'm trying to improve on, not to be as sensitive and not to be as emotional in the sense of anger and things like that. So I just wanted to share that. And subhanAllah, something that my husband says to my daughter is that don't let your mood be affected by others' mistakes. Or, like, that's one statement that we often say, but I think that also goes to many other assets and things like that, but especially with the sensitivities of human beings, and how we could really put someone down, and then they're not able to get the message in the way that is meant to, especially with our religion. So assalamu alaikum.